Lancaster Conservancy was started in 1969 by a small group of hunters, anglers, and naturalists that recognized that some of our precious lands, our forests, beautiful river hills were being compromised, being developed, and they wanted to ensure that they were protected so that people could use and enjoy the outdoors.
We're unique as a land trust because we buy the land, and so then we can open it up to the public for recreation, hiking and hunting in some cases, fishing.
Lancaster Conservancy is just such a local powerhouse working towards land conservancy and education and some of the outreach that's done. It's so important for quality of life.
This area is growing so much, and I've lived here all my life, and you can see all the development happening, which is exciting, because that's what makes it a healthy community. But I think also taking care of the land, the natural parts of it, is part of keeping a healthy balance as we grow this area.
We are a resource-rich community with lots of people wanting to live here. It is an extremely wonderful quality of life. But we have to balance that development with some form of protection of our natural resources. And we are determined to protect as much of our forested land strategically as we can while we still can.
Animals, insects, soils, water, human beings, it's all of it. It's all of it wrapped up together. That's the beauty of ecology. You can't have one without the other. They're completely tied together like a spider web.
We feel a responsibility because we've been handed the earth in a certain condition, if you will. We certainly don't want to deteriorate that condition when we hand it to future generations.
The more we can all kind of live together with all the other species that we have, I think we'll all be healthier and happier.
I volunteer with the Conservancy because it makes a difference in the lives of our kids, grandchildren eventually. If they know about the world, they're going to respect it and they're going to honor it and take care of it and be better stewards of the land.
The Conservancy, it's not only about natural lands, it's about how we're able to experience and benefit. We know that natural lands are one of the biggest resources that we have for our health and well-being, for our mental health and well-being, for families and for kids in particular.
It's a limited supply. It's not as if it's going to regenerate and we're going to tear down shopping malls and put in forests. No one is doing what we're doing in Lancaster or York County. No one's protecting forested and natural lands in fee. The Conservancy is it. And so the burden falls on us and the opportunities fall to us.
I really can't imagine Lancaster County without the Conservancy. I mean, somebody needs to be spearheading the protection of our local treasures.
The idea of preserving all the land along the Susquehanna includes a very large portion in York County. And the work that they've done in Lancaster to preserve that side of the river now needs to happen just as significantly in the York County area.
Over the years, the Conservancy has really focused the majority of its efforts on land protection and have accomplished some really impressive feats in protecting a huge amount of acreage in both Lancaster and York County. The challenge of the position that puts us in now is that our ability to steward that land, to manage it, and to restore it for future generations is really dependent on our ability to raise the funds now to grow in that direction.
I give credit to the organization, and I give credit to our members to stand behind our ethics and our mission, and not just preserving natural lands, but putting the investment in to make sure that we can steward them and also provide sustainable and safe public access to them.
It's really leaving a legacy for future generations, that future generations will come back and look upon our donors now at this really critical time in history, and I think be very grateful for the gifts that people gave them, the gift of open space.